ರಾಜೀವ್ ಗಾಂಧಿ ಅವರು ಪಂಚಾಯತ್ ರಾಜ್ ವ್ಯವಸ್ಥೆ ಜಾರಿಗೊಳಿಸಿದ ನಂತರ ದೇಶಾದ್ಯಂತ ಸಾಕಷ್ಟು ಸುಧಾರಣೆಗಳಾಗಿವೆ. ಅವರು ಸಂವಿಧಾನ ತಿದ್ದುಪಡಿಯ ಮೂಲಕ ಈ ವ್ಯವಸ್ಥೆಗೆ ಸಾಂವಿಧಾನಿಕ ಮಾನ್ಯತೆ ತಂದುಕೊಟ್ರು. 40 ಲಕ್ಷ ಮಹಿಳೆಯರು ಜನಪ್ರತಿನಿಧಿಗಳಾಗಲು ಅವಕಾಶ ಮಾಡಿದ ಹೆಗ್ಗಳಿಕೆ ಪಂಚಾಯತ್ ರಾಜ್ ವ್ಯವಸ್ಥೆಯದ್ದು ಎಂದು ಕೇಂದ್ರದ ಮಾಜಿ ಸಚಿವ ಮಣಿಶಂಕರ್ ಅಯ್ಯರ್ ತಿಳಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ.
The constitution before Rajiv Gandhi became Prime Minister, the constitution had laid down that Panchayat Raj would be a state subject. So the choice before Rajiv Gandhi, who had more than 400 votes in the Lok Sabha, was to either do a Narendra Modi and order things to be done in the states, which are reserved really for the states, or to respect the Sarkaria Commission recommendations, which had just come out, and ensure that this did not become a center state issue. So the provisions of the Constitution have two aspects to them. One is the mandatory, which really refers to the constitution of Panchayat Raj in the villages and slums of India. And the other are the recommendatory, which is to the states. But I must say the Karnataka law entirely conforms to the constitutional provisions, and therefore I regard it as the best act that we have in the country. And this act, if it were fully implemented, would certainly put Karnataka on the top position.
He wanted to know the entire status in the country after the introduction.
Oh, you wanted this?
Yeah.
Well, it varies very much across the country. Unfortunately, it's like they say in English, the curate's egg, which is bad in parts and good in other parts. So there are states, particularly in southern and western India, which have made very considerable progress in Panchayat Raj. There are other states in the north as well as the east which have made less progress. But if you consider where Panchayat Raj was in 1993, or go back further to 1989 when the legislation was first introduced, then between then and now there is what in Hindi we would say Asman Zameen ka farak, that we've now established Panchayat Raj as got constitutional sanctity, it's got constitutional sanction, it's got constitutional safeguards. So you can ruin Panchayat Raj, but you can't get rid of it. Before this legislation, panchayats were held, elections were held, they were not held. Even now, they are not being held regularly, including in your state. But the other institutions of the state, the judiciary, the legislature, come in and bring the government back to the right road. So it's a very major achievement that we have Panchayat Raj in the country. I think the single biggest achievement, and one that is unfortunately not highlighted by the media, is that with 14 lakh women representatives in panchayats around the country, there are more elected women in India alone than in the rest of the world put together.
ಇನ್ನಷ್ಟು ಸುದ್ದಿ ಹಾಗೂ ಮಾಹಿತಿಗಳಿಗಾಗಿ ಸಮರಾ ನ್ಯೂಸ್ ಯೂಟ್ಯೂಬ್, ಫೇಸ್ಬುಕ್ ಹಾಗೂ ಇತರೆ ಸಾಮಾಜಿಕ ಜಾಲತಾಣಗಳನ್ನು ಫಾಲೋ ಮಾಡಿ, ಲೈಕ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಸಬ್ಸ್ಕ್ರೈಬ್ ಆಗಿ.